Brian Erbach, General Secretary for Badminton Europe. Another ADM for you. How was it this time?
I think it was a great ADM. It was efficient, well prepared by my staff, and I think there was not so much, let's say, interaction with the members, except for a lot of votes. Not so many questions, but we had also a really good process in advance where we informed member associations. We had seminars for them to kind of discuss the items that were on the agenda, and I think the preparation paid off so that the meeting today was super efficient.
Compared to last year, which was the first ADM which was held virtually, how has it improved?
I think what we did today was making it a bit more engaging, entertaining, in the sense that we did a little bit more videos. It was not only the two of us on the top table talking and boring people to death. So we tried to have a little bit more variation, show some videos, and in that way, with the variation, make it more interesting.
One of the topics today was the strategic plan 21 to 24 for Badminton Europe, which was presented for the members, and that will be the thing going forward from now. How do you look at that?
Well, I think it's important for us once in a while, and it's typically every 4 or 5 years, to look at our strategic plan and look a little bit ahead. It's a rolling plan, in fact, so we look at it every year, but then to kind of set a little bit a new direction, and that's what we did here. I think that's exciting. I think we have an ambitious plan. I think some important topics that we are looking at in the coming years. Governance is becoming, of course, more and more important these years. High performance, we have a big task ahead of us in terms of competing with the Asians, not least. We need to be more entertaining with our sport. We need to support, of course, our members and make sure that development is happening in every member association. And of course, we always have to look at participation and making sure that the grassroots part of our sport is developing well, and more people are picking up the racket and starting to play badminton. So I think all in all, this is the direction for the coming years, and it's very important that we had that presented today and with the blessing of the members.
We saw an approval of replacing the judicial procedures at the ADM this year. Can you maybe, for those who are not that much into it, explain us why is it important?
Yeah, I mean it's important because with this new way of doing it, let's say, of dealing with our judicial procedures, are aligning ourselves with the rest of the badminton world. So that means that if a particular offence is happening in the badminton world, will now be managed mainly by BWF. It means it doesn't matter if it happens in Europe or it happens in Africa or in Asia, it will be treated equally. And we wanted to support that change from BWF. We feel it's important that all players are treated equally no matter where they play, and I think that's the key reason for us signing up to the BWF judicial procedures, while still, of course, keeping some independence here in certain cases that are very specific to the Confederation.
We can see in the background behind you that we are in Kiev, Ukraine. It's the first time we ever host the European Championships here. We'll also see a new host next year in terms of the Congress. We will be going to Valletta, Malta. What does it mean to you as the General Secretary to see that we actually have one more of the members actually stepping in and taking responsibility to host such an event?
Which of them? The European Championships, of course. We are very happy to be here in Kiev, first of all, and to have our flagship event played here and actually organized at the highest level, the first big event being played in Kiev. I'm very, very grateful to the Ukrainian Badminton Federation for taking up that task here during the pandemic. It's a difficult one, but they have done fantastic. And in terms of going to Malta next year with our Congress, I'm very happy also that Malta is stepping forward here and have the ambition to organize a Congress, which is also, let's say, a big job for a small federation. But of course, it's a fantastic destination to go to, and I'm sure all the members are very happy to go to sunny Malta in April next year.
So all in all, the 2021 Annual Delegates Meeting was a success for you?
I think it was a fantastic success from all angles. I think we passed all the things that we wanted to pass in the meeting, and that was important. I think the meeting went smooth. It's always a little bit stressful with when everything is done virtually. There are things that can go wrong, and today nothing went wrong. It was smooth. It was done to perfection by my staff, so I'm super happy today.